one of the things that goes into my stage performance is just energy, just having fun, just trying to be as relaxed as possible. Because if you're not having fun, the people who listening aren't going to have fun.
Yeah. EC is the realest, fearless, radiant, darkness, heartless, never claim flawless, effortless or better than these bras and these dudes. This get the feeling froggy when they go pick up a cordless after they record these stories that bore us. You'd think that they was fresh, hopping off a tour bus, the way that they implore us. But even with my little name, I feel like the tallest at 5'5", 3/4. Darling, you are gorgeous. No need to suck a babe, you ain't gotta push this. Even though I'm fitting the force quit, we're hearing all the same shit. Sweet mother of God, do me a favor, pick up a thesaurus. In this big pond, you just little bitty species. Last but not least, she's in the game. Remember harvest? Yo, these balls.
My name is Ethel Cee, and I am an MC from Philadelphia. MC, host, all around decent human being.
I'm coming, baby. Later, maybe. Look, y'all, coming back with a much higher agenda.
First and foremost, I am an MC. I've been rapping for years and years. I started out actually, doing poetry and kind of like doing slam poetry and being in the spoken word scene, but that kind of got tired to me after a while.
Cause you ain't on my radar, too far to reach, so you can't even phase her. Like little brother Riley, all about my paper. Shine cut through bright, so I'm a major laser, but I don't dip low.
So I kind of added music to the words that I was writing down, and I was being, was put into the studio and ended up just performing like crazy, like all the time.
Request was for the heat, but don't call me Alicia Keys just cause I saw them Swiss beats. I am where the fork meets, intersecting cross streets. Guess this is what it's like to sit up in the hot seat.
I do hip hop music. I'm very much into dub and electronica and house and dance and all those other kinds of things that would probably qualify me as a hipster, but that's okay.
My people's tight knit because they always feeling like I came up out the ground. Wanna take me down, they don't even bother cause I'm harder. Let's go, go, go. Third verse, rebirth, we gon' end it on this, but it's never over. I'm the one that had to start this.
I think that one of the things that goes into my music and into my writing process is passion. I mean, it sounds kind of corny, but I just really have to be into the production and into what I'm doing, and I have to feel like doing it. So I think that's really the one and only and really most important thing that kind of goes into everything I do is like I have to really want to do it and like be into it and like really have a like for what I'm doing.
All of us in the crowd above the clouds, covering up the day shit, craze, rash, relevant, starstruck, star-crossed, always stay relevant. You know I'm coming back with a much higher agenda. I keep my peoples tight knit because they always feeling like I came up out the ground. Wanna take me down, man, don't even bother cause I'm out of luck. Yeah. We gone.
Probably what would be the best thing to do, like, okay, let's say we're going to do coke and yoga first. We'll run through that. Mm-hmm. And then
coke and yoga?
Oh, y'all done know the song.
We're going to do some coke and yoga.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to start.
This is coke and yoga. I could never get my feet right, sitting Indian style. Still feel a pinch in my hips from the half frog pigeon shit. And the pain on my legs, most wouldn't have me pegged for a yogi. Especially when I walk in, still sweaty from class, and I reach over the glass table to grab the straw that y'all so thoughtfully cut before I got here. Credit cards and mirrors, box cutters and lollipops, y'all crazy. You only need your pinky, yeah. Y'all itching, trying to make the perfect line. Mine's young and it's
I mean, I have crazy song titles, I guess, because I don't want my songs to necessarily kind of get lost in the sauce and fall into other songs like, you know, In the Club by Ethel Cee, or Poppin' Bottles by Ethel Cee, or, you know, Slow Sex at Midnight by Ethel Cee. Like, I don't, you know, it's like, what is that about?
Coke and yoga. Nice to meet ya. Coke and yoga. Nice to meet ya. Hey, ya, like, hey, ya, like, hey, ya, like, hey, ya, like, hey, ya. Coke and yoga. Nice to meet ya. Coke and yoga. Nice to meet ya. Hey, ya, like, hey, ya, like, hey, ya, like, hey, ya, like, hey, hey. Don't tell nobody we're together. It's probably better. It would only get weird, whatever. Who would have thought that we would all be good together?
Let's be honest, like, many artists kind of talk about the same exact things, but just do it in different ways. So I think one of the ways to kind of pull people in, first and foremost, is with the song title. And a lot of times it may seem crazy, but I just try to keep the song titles basically about what the song is about. You know, so Coke and Yoga, for instance, is called Coke and Yoga because it's about Coke and Yoga. You know what I mean?
I got this, trust me. Sweat soaking up the yoga mat. Send my knees to the floor, falling into a back bend. Just when the top of my head.
You know, it's just one of those things that's just kind of like, what is this about? Why are those two words together? Let me hear that. So that's what that's about.
Look over at the others as if someone would notice, but they didn't. I kept on, knelt down, took a long deep breath, waiting for the high to pass, but deep down I'm kinda hoping it would last. Coke and yoga, nice to meet ya. Coke and yoga, nice to meet ya. Hey ya late, hey ya late, hey ya late, hey ya late, hey ya.
1, 2, 3.
So 150 is an interesting story. DJ Ambush had an event called Behind the Breaks, in which he had a bunch of producers. Basically, he had given a bunch of producers different songs, different Fela songs to sample and basically do what they want with, and it was kind of a competition.
1, 2, 3.
Early bird gets the worm, it's time to rise and shine and stay a step ahead of these gravitating wannabes who never were. Hopped into the pop but then they couldn't stir. Talked about the buzz and complained about the bees.
And Haj had played this one particular Fela song. I can't necessarily remember the original, but it was just so crazy. It was probably one of the most aggressive things I've ever heard him do. So immediately after the show, I was just like, you know, let me get that, you know.
Soon as I talk payola, you like, hold up. I represent the ladies who don't want to be represented just as such. Cause we combust with the best. When I had locks, I was Lauren, now I cut them, so I'm Nikki. It's funny how money changed the situation. Miscommunication lead to complication. Cause you a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. You a stupid. Your comparisons are boring. I'm my own hot mess. What's the talk?
You know, I said the other day, like, oh God, I got one more year to do this, and then I'm done. And then I'm gonna, you know, go move on a farm or something, you know, and, you know, start a community garden or whatever, you know, something else. But I feel like I have so many more kind of stories to tell and things to say and people to reach out to and people to work with, you know. So just that feeling of not being done is probably one of the things that keeps me going.
No promises, just keep it locked until the next assignment. Just keep it locked until the next assignment. Just keep it locked until the next assignment.